Hello and welcome to my Facebook Live. Today is 37 of 365 days. I just finished recording day 6 inside of Dripping Pleasure. So I was like, let me just leave these on. It really gives you like a really nice crisp sound. So why take it off? All right. So welcome for being here. If you're new, my name is Jessica Lozano, and I am a woman's relationship and feminine embodiment mentor. And I help women have extraordinary love lives through the deep descent of their feminine body, through creating inner sacred union within themselves and having that be I guess you can say a template or a reflection of calling in the outer sacred union. And just being a woman who is on the path of being a great woman, which equals healing all the things with the masculine. So I really don't want to get into that today. I really want to make this short and sweet based on exactly what I put this as, which is the feminine is disruptive. The feminine, one of her principles is very disruptive. Just look at nature. Nature does not care what your plans are. She's going to do what she wants to do. And our body is like that too, right? Our periods come when it wants to come. It doesn't care if you planned a vacation. It doesn't care if you have work that day. It doesn't care if you planned out the perfect day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It just comes. And our emotions can be like that too. Our emotions and our energy can be like that. And if there's one thing that I wish women would understand is that we are not like men. And we take a different like I want to say posture, but like the way we operate is just so different from men. Men have this get up, same testosterone every day, in and out. They don't need as much recovery. Do they need recovery? Of course they do, but they don't need as much recovery as we do. And we can get, depending on what we're doing, we can, and depending on the woman, everyone is different. We can feel a little bit more drained easier, or we need to know when it is that we need to pause and recuperate so that we can then start our next thing. For example, I really been realizing that after this launch with the Dripping Pleasure, I really felt like I needed to be a little bit more, take some little bit more time. I'm not sure. I felt like this like a little bit of an exhaustion energy, which it was a pretty easy launch. But if I feel like that, there's still an energy that I need to rest. Today is a holiday and I wanted to be more with my man. I didn't want to be working all day. And I also didn't want to just waste my time like watching TV or anything like that. So I woke up feeling like bleh. I woke up feeling like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do this Facebook Live. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that, which is not uncommon, I would say, for our feminine energy to be in this energy of just like, ugh, I don't want to do this. Coming in with these hard emotions like, I need rest, I need this, I need that. And when we can accept that our emotions can be like that and not always not be a victim to it, meaning like not just flowing with that all the time, because then that is a little too disruptive in our life, especially because of how our lives are built and operated in this world that we live in right now, but also because we need to have our own inner masculine strengthened as well. If we can understand that our energy is disruptive and allow ourselves to be malleable with our own schedules when we can, you will have more like love for yourself as a woman, and you will be able to bounce back and have more of your radiance and protecting your feminine energy and not just pulling from her all the time. And that's very challenging to do. It's very challenging to say, like, well, to change your plans around, to do this because you need to honor your feminine. It's very hard. It's very challenging. It takes a lot of trust. But when we can do that, it like creates a different level of honoring with our body. And then again, it creates more trust because you can see that, like, oh, wow, I could move things around. I didn't have to be so diligent about my schedule. So, like, for me today, I was just like, you know what I really want to do is enjoy my day. I don't want to be stuck behind a computer. I don't want to, and I also don't want to be watching TV. Like, that was a big thing. I was like, I don't want to be watching TV. I want to spend time with my partner. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the things that I need to do today. This is my inner masculine taking control or taking leadership of my inner feminine that's being disruptive, saying, like, all right, love, I hear you. Let's just do the things that you need to do today. All right. These are the two things, because I could have absolutely moved the transmission for today inside of dripping pleasure to tomorrow. I could have absolutely done that and been very disruptive to the women who were waiting for today's transmission. And I would have been honoring my feminine. But what felt more accurate to do as my masculine was taking leadership was to say, do the two things that you need to do today, because it feels more important to honor your word here versus to be extremely disruptive. And do your Facebook Live, because you have to do that. You've committed to that. And that's it. Don't do anything else that you're supposed to do for today. It's like, all right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And that's it. Like, that's it. There's really, like, there's things that, yeah, it's like, I can take a day off and I'm going to be fine. It's one of those things where, even as I say that, it's just like, oh, a relief. It's like, okay, but I already have 2 days off, and, you know, this and that. But it's like, you know what? There's times where really honoring the need for recovery for ourselves and for fun and for pleasure is equally as important for women in the amount of work that we do. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. I haven't been a little off these past couple days with my transmissions. But that's okay. This is why it was probably important for me to take a rest. All right, that's all I'm going to say today. So, listen to your own energy. Listen to what your feminine is desiring, needing, wanting, even if it is disruptive. And then ask your inner masculine, okay, how can we make this happen? What feels right to make this happen? And then that's it. And then take action. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.